Queen Mother Champion Chase is without a doubt the showpiece on Wednesday afternoon, and we've got a true champion at the head of the market in Undersur, who's won 14 of the 16 starts he's contested. Is this going to be 15 from 17 or 14 from 17, Bill?
Starting with me.
Yeah.
I think that unfortunately it'll probably be. Well, unfortunately, I think he'll win. I think he's the best on display. I think he is. As you said, he's 14 from 16. He has fallen on both his seasonal appearances, and that's the key. I think he's got his silliness out the way for the season. I think the vibe is that he's now going to be a little bit clever on his feet. And when you look at the race...
You've been on all these online forums again, Phil.
No,
the vibe is he's going to be clever on his feet.
No, clever on his feet. I just think he's when a horse makes a mistake like that, he's going to learn from it next time. And I think he was a lot better last year after he fell first time up, and then got better and better. And I think there's every reason to think he'll improve. I was at Ascot, standing close to you when he won last time, and he was just different gear to them.
Yeah.
And he quickened away, he got the job. It's not original to sit here and say, oh, the 4 to 6 shot's going to win, but it's trying to find something that's going to beat him. And if he stays upright, which is obviously the big if, and I think he will, I think he's in a different gear to these. And would I want to back Sprinter Sacre? I think there wouldn't be a dry eye in the house, as they say, if he won.
Here's one for you then. If Sprinter Sacre was his Imperious Best, his year, 2 years ago, who do you think would be favourite for the race?
Sprinter Sacre.
And a long way clear?
Yeah. From where he was 2 years ago. Yeah.
So do you think fours is a big price now then?
No, because I don't think he's at his Imperious Best anymore. Would be my.
We've all got to stop agreeing here.
Yeah. But I would say I think Undersur is different gear to this lot. I think he will win. I think in terms of trying to sniff out any value each way, I thought looking at the prices, maybe God's Own, who ran well in the last year at the festival, has been brought to the boil slowly. I think he might be able to pick up a place, but I generally think Undersur will win.
Claude?
No, I wouldn't oppose him. I think he's an outstanding horse. As you say, he's won 14 of 16. There 2 times he's ended up on the deck, but the only time he's been beaten, no horse has ever finished in front of him when he's finished. He was very impressive when he won the Arkle last time. I know all your Mullins fan club, you're obviously a fellow member of this great fan club, they won't hear a defeat for this one. So the fact that Sprinter Sacre is 4 to 1 second favourite to me tells you everything really, because he's not as good as he was, obviously. Paul Nicholls making a big case for dodging bullets when he ran at was it Newbury the other day? No sort of show at all. Now he's making more noises saying that all is not lost, but I'm afraid, great trainer though he is, I can't see.
The ground was bad though, to be fair.
On what he's done this season, I'd be absolutely amazed if he gets anywhere near the favourite.
Yeah, I can agree more. I wouldn't have dodging bullets anywhere near the front view in the betting. Tanya?
Yeah, he's Undersur devastating winner of the Arkle 12 months ago, and then since then all we've decided to do is focus on the frailties or alleged frailties of his jumping. It wasn't a problem when we followed Moscow Flyer, who had a few unseated or fails, and he was one of our great champions. And if you look at the form figures of Undersur and Moscow Flyer, they're like a little exact replication over Chase Fences.
Like binary.
Quite uncanny binary, as you say. It's always dangerous to labour on the what Sprinter Sacre has achieved, but you've got to respect his back catalogue. He was and is in racing's folklore, but he's now
the greatest. He was the greatest. That's it for me.
But he's not that now advertised by the fact that yes, he was his Imperious Best at Cheltenham, but then at Kempton it all came too soon. And we were with Nicky this morning, and he sort of admitted to that Kempton followed too soon after Cheltenham. But now he's going to be nice and fresh to tackle Undersur. But as he kept saying, if he gets to him, he's hoping others will go and get to Undersur before he has to do that role. And the hope is it might be Special Tiara now. If you're looking for an each way bet, Special Tiara, Henry de Bromhead again has cannily campaigned this. Special Tiara last year beat Sprinter 6 lengths in the Celebration Chase. This year got that hell of a clout at the final fence from Sprint side of Grugy in the Tingle Creek. No Special Tiara since. Nicely wrapped up in cotton wool, getting ready for hopefully his ground, because he was third in the race last year behind Dodging Bullets. And
And you've left me nothing left to say. That was my angle. I thought Special Tiara was a big each way price at 14. Ran a burster last year, and there's so many of these short price Mullins favourites that I keep trying to find ways to get them beat. I can't really find a way to get this one beat, so I will back Special Tiara each way against it and hope that we get it beat.
Just on that, it'd be very interesting the speed duel up front. At what point they all take each other on, because you've obviously got Undasu, if Sprinter's on a going day and he is this bullish monster that he was describing that's back this morning, if he's there and Undasu's there, you know,
you need a Paul Maloney type nicking third place, don't you?
Well,
really?
Has
Evan got a runner?
It's the one that's God's own. That's why I thought he might pick up the pieces. I mean, I think Undasu will emerge, but it might well be that the likes of Sprinter and Special Tiara pay the price for trying to take him on in the straight.
Okay, so rather than pick a selection, because we are in unison here that Undasu will win the race, what do we think is the most likely second to Undasu?
I come to your pitch at Cheltenham, you'll be without.
Yeah. Whatever we're doing, you'll hear Bet Star.
Yeah.
I don't know if you'll hear each way across the 3 places, but yeah, he'll be standing there.
Who do we think second?
I'm going to put up Special Tiara each way in the race.
Yeah, I agree.
And Bill?
I'm going to go with God's own.
God's own
for me.
Okay, well that is the Queen Mother. That was easy. The favourite will win, I'm afraid. So moving on. Come collect on the day.